Good afternoon, everyone. I am still floating on cloud nine. I had the opportunity to go to Dallas on Monday night to see our forever First Lady, Michelle Obama, the intimate conversation becoming. It was amazing. That's all I can say. Life once in a lifetime experience, opportunity. It was mind blowing. I was in that arena numb. I was quiet. I was still. I didn't want to clap. I didn't want to laugh. Becoming was everything, but it was basically about her journey of becoming and continuing to become each and every day. And today I'm here with JJ on the mic,
Hey.
and I'm here to talk about her journey,
Yeah.
her becoming, respecting her crown.
Yes.
So today we're going to be talking about respect my crown.
All right.
And I've only known her about 5 years.
Yeah.
What year did you move to Houston?
No, you've known me actually. You know what? You've known me for almost 7 years.
You've been here 7 years already?
Yeah, it's been 7 years because I came here when I first got here.
7 years.
Yep.
And in that 7 year span, I've watched your journey.
Oh, man.
I watched you evolve and
Yeah.
change and continue to change and
Yeah.
reinvent yourself, try new adventures, take new risks.
Yes. Yes.
And so we're here today to talk about Respect My Crown. So
Yay.
tell me more about that.
So, Respect My Crown is it's a movement that encourages women to deepen in spirituality, sisterhood, accountability, and service. So, last year, I just took a look at the empty spaces in my life and what I really needed at the time. And I knew that there was a place where I needed to get more in my word because I was lacking in that area. I knew that we always, as women, talk about, I'm rooting for you, girl. You know I'm rooting for you. And then you're like, are you really? Like, what does that really look like? It's more than just I post about you on Instagram. It's like, do I call you up? Am I holding you accountable? Am I saying, sis, let's not do this? You know what I mean? Am I giving you great advice? Am I really supporting you the way I should support you without expecting anything in return? And then also just, helping other women to see how they can contribute to the world. Because I think there are a lot of women who have great passions in certain areas, but they don't know that you can take those passions and give back. And yeah, it might not bring any money to the table right away, but you can make such a great impact in your community.
When you mentioned support, I think people are so engrossed in social media and they think because they say cute, get it, girl, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah.
Like that's enough. And it's more than just typing those words. It's actually making those actions be aligned with those words.
Yep.
Are you really, really proud of me? Show me.
Yeah.
Are you really, really rooting for me?
Yeah.
Show me.
Yeah.
And I'm not telling you how to show me.
Yeah.
But it's just more than being behind a keyboard or being on your phone saying that,
Yeah. Yeah. And we do. It's like the glamorous thing. It's like, it's all for show. And at some point, I need you to show up and really, like Puffy said, don't speak about it, be about it. Like, are you really about this life?
And so, Respect My Crown.
Yeah.
What do you ladies do? Do you have meetings?
Yeah.
Do you have dinners?
Yes.
Do you have outings?
Yes. Okay. So a little bit of everything. So when I initially kicked it off, I was just coming out of an abusive relationship, and I had so many women reach out to me who had also experienced that. And so I created a dinner party. And it was a very intimate setting. It was like maybe 16 people who attended. And I had my therapist there. And we just had an open conversation about our truths, what was going on in our past experiences. And then we were able to get advice from the therapist. And then we did like affirmations and like kind of like a workshop style program where we helped to lift each other up. And that was like incredible. So I ended up doing more dinner parties on different topics. I did one with 35 plus and still single, how to redefine what happiness looks like. We did an event called The Gathering, which we did every other month. Different topics, listening to a panel discussion. It's really about creating this safe space for women to be able to share their truths and not feel like they're going to be judged for them sharing their stories and what their experiences have been.
So I created something similar to your Respect My Crown and gathering,
Yeah.
I created Dinner and Dialogue. And last night I did my last Dinner and Dialogue.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes, for the year. And I'll do another one next year.
Okay,
but
good.
At dinner, we have questions
Okay.
or statements.
Yeah.
And I want to read one of the statements from last night.
Okay.
Protect your peace. Give up mindless drama on social media and amongst friends. Spend time in good company. Don't waste your life.
Ooh, girl.
So when I read this to you,
Yeah.
what does that mean to you? Protect
Yeah.
your peace.
Yeah.
Give up mindless drama on social media and among friends. Spend time in good company. Don't waste your life.
Yeah. Ooh, girl, that's all good. You know, I mean, that really is. It's interesting because in November, nobody would know this, but I'll just share it today. But in November, I actually went on a fast, a social media and television fast. And I had someone handle my social media. And taking that time away created peace. I didn't even understand how much social media drives me bananas until I walked away from it, because even with, I don't even follow any craziness at all. So I don't do drama on social media, but even the positive messages can be overwhelming. If you're scrolling through, there are just so many messages. It's just like commercials. Like, it's just like, imagine just looking through commercials for an hour and it's just like, God, it's too many messages. So stepping away from it, I was able to spend more time with my daughter. I was, my friends, it puts everything into perspective when you don't have that option. You're like, I read more books. You know what I mean? I listen to more podcasts, and you need that time. It's so imperative, because otherwise you are wasting your life. You are wasting time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You'll find yourself on Instagram for like 2 hours. Easy. And what did you accomplish? Nothing. Nothing.
Facts. So what about the spend time with good company?
Oh yeah, my closest friends don't live here, and it's been a challenge since I moved to Houston, because you want to be around the people who know you best. You know what I mean? But I will say, over the last couple of years, I've been more intentional with the people that I do spend time with. I'm not spending time with people who are associates. I'm not spending time with people who are only talking about business and what we can do for each other, business wise. Like, I need to be around people who can pour into me as well as I can pour into. And you really have to be intentional about that.
Facts.
Yes, girl.
Facts.
Yes.
And I'm definitely working on that as well.
Yeah.
Just, because your time, and it's not so much about bad people, you know what I mean, or good people.
Yeah.
It's about just using your time wisely.
Oh, yeah.
You only have so much of it.
Yes.
And I tell people all the time, one thing about time is different from money.
Yes.
Because we all have the same amount each day.
Yes.
Each day. You know what I mean?
Got it. Yeah.
I don't care how rich you are, how poor you are.
Yeah.
We all have 24 hours. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And how we utilize that 24 hours is important.
Yeah.
And so it's like, for me, I had to scale back on birthday parties and showers and galas and charity events, because my husband said to me, you right here trying to save the world and support everybody, but what's up with the house?
Remember me?
Yeah. And I was like, he has a point. Like, those people aren't more important than him and my children.
Right.
But in my mind, it wasn't that I thought they were more important. I just feel like, they're going to be there and they're going to be all right.
They'll be all right.
You know?
Yeah.
You're just minimizing their needs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, no, we need you to.
Yep.
Even if you're not doing anything, just being here and existing.
Just being present.
Exactly. And being really present.
Yeah.
Not on the phone.
Yes.
Not texting. Not emailing.
Yes.
Being really, really present.
Yeah.
So I want you to read this card.
Yes. Okay. Ooh. 5 daily reminders. I am amazing. I can do anything. Positivity is a choice. I celebrate my individuality. I am prepared to succeed. That's good.
So what does that mean to you?
Woo! My last book, Respect My Crown, the book is an affirmation journal. And I know the most powerful words that we ever will hear are the words we speak to ourselves. And so when you read things like this, I am amazing, it really just changes how you view yourself. It can, immediately, like, I have to smile when I say it, because it's like, I'm amazing. Like, you know what? I I am amazing. I can do anything. I mean, we have the power to do whatever it is that we want. Is we need to speak it out and then just do the work. Positivity is a choice. Lord, this year, that right there is what I've had to zoom in on, because it really is. It's all about reframing. How am I going to look at what is going on and what's the positive that I can see in it? I celebrate my individuality. Everybody knows I'm a little special. I'm a little different. And I do love it. And I love that that's what makes me different. And I'm prepared to succeed. And, you know, that's something that I try to teach my daughter too, is preparing for success. We can talk about it all day, but are you really even prepared for those abundant blessings when they come? A lot of people aren't. A lot of people aren't in that mindset yet. You know, we still are thinking about, you know, hard times. If we keep focused on that, then we'll never be able to be open to the blessings, because we're not in that mind frame.
That's why they always say, be careful what you ask for.
Woo!
You know, that's why they say that.
Yes.
It's like, you know, you asking God to bless you with this and that and that and other, but are you really prepared for that?
Yeah.
Are you really, really ready for that?
Yeah.
You know, because He gives it to us a lot of times.
Yeah. Oh,
and,
yeah.
you know, we're not good stewards of whatever it is because we weren't prepared.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good.
So you have a new book?
Yeah, so I have a new book. It is actually on pre-sale today.
Okay.
It's called All Falls Down. So I'll tell you, you know, this year was really tough for me in so many aspects of my life. And what I did was I paid attention to some of the negative talk that I was saying to myself. And one day I was just tapped out, and I sat down and I wrote all of these negative things on Post-it notes. Everything I was saying to myself, you know what, you aren't worthy of love. You're stupid. You know, I was at some point, it was just so much rejection in like 1 month that I was just overwhelmed. So I started writing down all these things. And then I went into the Word and I found scriptures to remind me of what God tells me about myself. And so for each one of those things, I was like, oh, you know what? There's these scriptures. There's an answer for everything right here. And basically, I just put it all together in a book. And it's a study guide. It's a workbook, so that no matter what part of your life that might be in chaos, or what trials you may be going through, you can find an answer there. And then I have like a little blurb that talks about it. So if you're going through like a bad breakup, for example, you know, there's a study that's in there for a scripture that ties into that. Financial issues, or maybe you're just feeling like you're praying for things and it's not being answered. There's scripture for that. You know what I mean? And we have to challenge ourselves to stay in the Word, because if we don't, man, the world can consume us. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the enemy wants that so badly. He wants you to get so distracted that you aren't able to get to what God has promised you, because you end up going in a different direction. And I felt myself going there. And then I was like, nah, we're not going to do that. You're not going to win today, Satan. Not today. Not today. So yeah, All Falls Down. It's on my website, jjonthemic.com, the pre-sale, and then the books will ship out after Christmas.
So can you give us an example of one of the pages?
So let's see. Girl, this is good. Okay. All right. Let me see. I want to get one that's good. Dang, I didn't know you were going to ask me that.
Yes,
okay, here we go.
It's got to be good. It's got to be different.
Okay. This one is when your friends aren't there for you. Okay. So the scripture is Isaiah 41:10. It says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And then I put here, friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. I want to thank Houdini for these powerful thoughts. We often come across moments in life when it's necessary to ask those very questions. It can get a little iffy at times. Friends disappear. They move to another friendship box, or just go through their own battles and they can't always be there for us. But aren't you grateful for the friend that we have in Jesus? He is capable of doing even more than our earthly friends can ever do. And then you write the scripture out. You put it in your own words. You see how you can apply it to your life. And then there's a space for you to have prayer time where you can write out your prayer and say it aloud. Yeah.
I love things that are like applicable, you know,
Yes.
that you can work through it, workbooks. I believe when you write things, it really makes it plain.
It does.
You know, it really makes
does.
it plain. And it really resonates. You remember it.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
yeah.
like in school, like taking
Yes.
notes. We hated taking notes in school.
Yeah.
But as an adult, you're like, wait a minute, where's my paper? Where's my pen?
Right.
Like, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
And as much as technology is so advanced,
Yeah.
iPads, laptops,
Oh,
this and
yeah.
that,
But
I still have to
writing,
write.
me too.
I still have to write.
Yeah,
I
I'm
run
the
around
same
with
way.
so many notepads
Yeah.
in my glove compartment, in my trunk, because when I leave my favorite notepad at home, you know, we all have
Oh,
that.
yeah. That
notepad.
one.
But when I leave that notepad
Yeah.
at home, I still love to have, I love to write.
Yeah, me too.
I do. It's
Me
something
too.
about it. It's so therapeutic.
It is.
It releases so much.
Oh, yeah.
And when you mentioned releasing, when you said that you wrote down all the negative things that you were saying to yourself, that was therapeutic within itself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it helped me to take a look at, like, gosh, you know, you need to get it together because you are saying these things daily. And we got to change this now because I know the power of words and I know what'll happen if you keep telling yourself, this ain't going to work, this ain't going to work, this ain't going to work. It's never going to work. It's never going to work if you keep saying it. And it's just, we have the power to manifest good and bad. You know what I mean? So watch the words that you're saying. And it was a good self-check for me. So I wanted to share it because I said, if I'm going through this, and I know somebody else has to feel the same way.
And I think that is what I love so much about the intimate conversation with Michelle Obama the other day. She talks about, and I'm not going to spoil it for people who haven't seen it, but she talks about different things that she went through that she felt like she was alone. You get what I'm saying? So something, and this is not something that she said, but I'm going to give you an example. Something like depression.
Yeah.
Right? We know depression exists. We know it's out there, but you don't even know how many people around you are depressed, you know?
Yeah.
So you start thinking like, is something wrong with me? Why am I depressed?
Yeah.
This is not normal.
Yeah.
But because we're not having that kind of candid, truthful, transparent, and honest conversation with one another, right?
Yeah.
So you start feeling alone. You start feeling different.
Oh, yeah.
Abnormal.
Yeah.
And it really makes us shrink even more.
Yes. Yes.
But then we are able to get at a table and have a dinner dialogue or get together and do a gathering or respect my crown event. And we
Yeah.
get together and it's so amazing when you like, you too? And it's not that misery loves company.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's not that
Right.
we want everybody to be miserable.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm not alone.
Yeah.
You can relate.
There's some comfort that's there that says someone else understands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. You want to feel like someone else gets it. Like I'm not, especially going through depression, you can feel crazy at times. You know, like it has to be just me. It's all in my head. It's just me. Nobody else knows what I'm talking about. And unless you get around people who have experienced it, then you end up feeling like isolated, like no one's going to get it. So yeah, it's important.
It is. And it's something so simple like I always run around. I'm always doing stuff. I'm always busy.
Yeah.
So people always say to me, how do you do it? Where you get your energy level from? This and that.
Yeah.
And my best friend has 3 kids.
Yeah.
And like she's like a super mom, super daughter, super girlfriend. Like she
Yeah.
just does everything with excellence, right?
Yeah.
And so one day we were on the phone and I'm like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed. And she was like, me too. I'm like, really? Like
You
you get overwhelmed? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she does everything with such great ease.
Yeah.
And it looks so effortless to me.
Yeah.
And so, and she's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I'm tired. I'm tapped out. Like,
Yeah.
I was 2 hours late to work today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
so you're late to work.
Yeah.
You know, because she does everything with so much ease. And
Yeah.
effortless. It's like, in my mind, she's the closest thing to perfection.
Right.
For real.
Right.
For real. For real.
Wow.
And it's like, even she can relate to just being worn out or just tired of trying to save the world and
Yeah.
tired of being there for everybody.
Oh gosh.
So it
yeah.
is good when you can talk to somebody and be
Yeah.
free and be like, the kids are running me
Girl.
raggedy. I'm tired. This and that. Still love them.
Yeah, I still love them, but boy, if they could just go sit down and not talk.
Yeah, you know, that's all it is. Another thing I want to talk to you about, you know, been knowing you for 7 years, and when I sat down and I came up with the concept of the fearless female, I thought about women in the Houston area that who were fearless females to me. And you definitely are a fearless female
Thank
for several
you.
reasons. Number one, to pick up and just to move to different cities
Yeah.
with a child
Yes.
because it's different. It's one thing to be alone and move.
Yeah.
It's another thing to be a parent and move.
Yeah.
Because it's like, who's going to help me? Trusting other people with your daughter.
Yeah.
All these different things. To change careers.
Yep.
You know, to be honest, on social media about a breakup
Yeah.
that looks so amazing to everybody.
Yeah.
Because I know I'll text you saying, y'all so cute.
Yeah.
You guys look so good together. And then to be honest and say,
Yeah.
it didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm hurting,
Yep.
but it
Yeah.
didn't work.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of strength.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know, to me, you take a lot of risks that the average person, not a courage.
Yeah. That's you know, it's and God gets all the glory for that because it's not even me, it's who he designed me to be. You know what I mean? I've always been a risk taker, just always, you know. And sometimes I'm a person who can visualize things, so when I see it, it's already done. So I don't have to worry about it because I can already see it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't mean that it's not difficult because it's always difficult. You're right. Moving to a new city and having, I think Alani was 4 when we moved here. And I didn't know anybody except for the woman that I was working for at the box. I'd known her for a while, but no family, no friends, no nothing. And we're going to make this work. You know what I mean? That's just it. We ain't got a choice. We're going to make this work. It's a great opportunity. And then even the sharing my truth, that I can see I didn't want to share my truth. Let me put that first. You know what I mean? I didn't want to. And it was several different people who reached out to me the day before and said, it's time for you to tell your story. It's time for you, you know, to get this out because you are physically getting sick by holding all of this stuff in. And I was like, all right, well, then we'll do it. And sharing my story allowed now 14 other women who dated the same person to reach out to me and share their story. And imagine that, like, if I didn't do that, other people would not feel free to share their story. That sets them free. You know what I mean? And then...
And did it make you guys feel like it really isn't me?
Oh, yeah. It's like, because if anybody has ever gone through an abusive relationship, you feel nuts. You really feel like, am I making this up? Am I crazy? Like, I know I'm not crazy. So when you get this validation from other people who have experienced the same thing with the same person, then it does help you. Okay, all right, it's not me. But also there were so many women and men, for that matter, who reached out just sharing their own experience. Oh my God, I've dated a narcissist. Oh my God, I'm going through depression. Oh my God, I wanted to commit suicide. And I just opened up a whole door for me to see, like, okay, this was the purpose. I am grateful. I am so grateful. I mean, truly grateful that I met that person. I am grateful for the happy times. I'm grateful for the pain that came out of that, because if I didn't go through it, other people wouldn't be in the place that they are right now, being able to share their truth and to heal, because that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's about healing. You know, pain is what opens the door to your purpose. And now I can see clearer what my purpose is, and I have to embrace it. It's tough. You know, it's months later. I got a DM this morning from a woman who was like, I too dated a narcissist and I saw your story, and can you give me advice, and what should I do? What kind of therapist should I look for? Like, I'm now the spokesperson
for narcissism.
Right, you know what I mean? I'm
so
like,
tell us this. Tell our audience this. What is a narcissist?
So a narcissist, in the most simplest way to explain it, is a person who at some point they've had something traumatic that has happened. A lot of narcissists, you'll see they've experienced some type of abuse, and it stems from childhood, right? So what happens is, whatever has happened to them, they have created this cocoon, a protective cocoon that says, I'm bigger than life. I'm better than everybody. You know what I mean? And they do it to protect themselves because inside they don't feel worthy. They don't feel good enough. And it's really sad when you think about it, right? Because whatever has happened to them, they feel like crap in the inside, but they push it out to other people. They project it on other people to make them feel the way that they feel inside. And so, narcissism is tough. You see people who have narcissistic characteristics all the time, but to actually be a narcissist, it's a mental disorder. You know what I mean? It's something that would take years and years and years of therapy. A narcissist doesn't even see that they have something wrong with them. They don't know. They just think it's always your fault. It's always you. You got the issues. You'll see them blaming and deflecting, and the world revolves around them. They better than sliced bread, you know? And it's sad. It's just really abusive behavior that they have, making people feel like they're not good enough.
Inadequate.
Yep.
So what is your one word to describe your 2018?
Pruning.
Pruning.
Pruning has been 2018. It has been a season of cutting out what hasn't been able to bear fruit, and so that I can flourish. That's what it's been. It's been, all right, we got to cut this out, cut this job out. We're going to cut these people off. We got to, we just cut this food out. This certain stuff that you're eating, this got to go. It was just been, the whole year has just all been pruning, and I'm grateful for it. Yeah.
So 2019,
girl, listen here.
What should we expect from JJ on a mic in 2019?
Oh, there's so much that I can't even speak on right now.
Okay.
But I will say this without me trying to even get teary-eyed today. God has blessed me so much. In 2019 is about to blow my mind. It's already starting. And I know it's bigger than what I can even fathom. And I feel like it's that way for a lot of people, but you got to start believing it right now and start manifesting it into the new year.
It's all about the mindset.
It is.
It's all about the mindset. We talk about that so much. It's about the mindset. What a man thinketh.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
It's so much about the mindset.
Yep.
What is one of your favorite books? Or a book that really, really, besides the Bible?
Yes.
That really just is one of those books that you can read over and over again.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
And every time you read that book, you have like you learn something new, a new revelation. You didn't get that the first time or the second time.
Yes.
What's that book for you?
Oh, you ask good questions. Honestly, there would be two. I mean, The Alchemist is one of those given books. It's a book. It's an easy read too. So if no one has ever read The Alchemist, man, you got to read that, and you'll read it several times. It's one of those types of books. But I read this book called The People Factor. I think his name is Van Moody. It is an amazing book. And then even Jen Sincero, You're a Badass. I read both, the You're a Badass at Making Money
and the general one.
And
I have the yellow one.
Yeah, that one. It's good, right?
Yes, it is.
It's a really good book. Is. So I think those
would be the ones.
Yeah, those are the ones.
So I'm trying to create like a little fearless book club list.
Oh yeah.
So every time a guest comes, I want to hear what these books you guys are reading.
Yes.
Because reading, knowledge is power.
It is.
A lot of people don't want to read anymore.
Oh God.
But there's a wealth of information. I still get excited when I go to Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I go to Barnes and Nobles, and I'm all in every department. Stuff I know I'm not gonna even do, like food and wine,
cookbooks and stuff.
Travel. I know I'm gonna do the travel.
Yeah.
I'm even over there in the children's department. It's something about books.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
It's something about books. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you.
And this is not the last time we're going to get together.
Yes.
We overdue for a lunch date anyway.
I know. It's so terrible. We do one every 3 years.
Yes, and we're way overdue. But I want to thank my amazing sponsors. I want to thank Kyra Hardwick of the Kyra Company. I want to thank all my other sponsors, Riadafi State Farm, the Corporate Connection Catering, Tresor Cachet Boutique, Elite
Ooh.
Wellness Dental, Keisha's Creations, Get Lunch. I hope I didn't miss anyone. I always try to do things from memory. Let me see. Just making sure.
Hmm.
Oh, J.M. Cardi. Also, CNS Tax Services and Melvin and Associates. Thank you all for making this happen. Until next time, happy holidays. I'll see you next year.